Hey guys, welcome back to the Mosin Republic Army. We're here at the homestead today. We're going to take some of that pig that we butchered and cooked for Thanksgiving, and we're going to make some traditional Russian borscht. So here we go. First we're going to start with one of the legs that we had here. It was smoked, roasted. We had some of the meat off of it, and this is the simplest part. Throw that right in the pot. We're also going to take some of the sausage meat that we had left over, and we're going to use that in here because we're going to make a good meaty borscht today. Not quite peasant style because they wouldn't have had all this good meat, but still good and traditional. Alright, gonna throw that in. At the bottom of this container, you can see we had some of the garnish, the onion, the cilantro. We're just going to throw that in there as well. We also had that one pepper that we roasted. Throw that in there. Save the rest of the sausage for later for snacking. Then we're going to cut up about half of an onion here. Throw that first piece in there. We also have some cabbage here. Just going to simply core this. Just big pieces here. Throw that in. Beets. Go ahead and make sure that these are washed. We got left over here the beet greens. We'll use this later. We'll put that in the soup towards the end. So for these, we're just gonna cut them up like potatoes. These will act like potatoes in the borscht. Alright, we're going to take the last beet here. Grab the grater. We're going to grate this. So this will actually dissipate into our borscht when it cooks and provide that rich red color that everyone likes about borscht. Also add some thickness to the to the broth. For those of you who don't know, borscht is really what I would call just a traditional Russian stew. And usually contains beets, but different people put different meats in there. It could have sausage, it could have chicken, it could have some pork, even some lamb. Even could not even need any meats at all. Different vegetables, potatoes if you like potatoes in there. So really, it's more of a family-specific thing that usually the one common denominator is the beets. All right, guys, we have some fresh dill here. Chop that out. It's from the garden outside. Also, a very common ingredient in borscht is the dill. Really traditional would be sorrel, but very hard to get sorrel here in Arizona, or most parts of the United States, actually. We're going to bolster that dill, the fresh dill, with some dry dill. As you can see, we like a lot of dill in our borscht. Going to add some salt, some pepper. And one of the keys to our borscht, we like to add some lemon juice. That's important. You need some lemon juice or some vinegar in there. Get that kind of sweet and sour effect, playing off of the sweetness of the beets. And then the other thing we need to do here, guys, is add some water. Sometimes people use some broth or some stock, but we've got a good smoky pork bone in there, which should be enough to create a good broth as this cooks throughout the day. That pork leg is cooked off. Here's one of the bones. All right, guys, we're about, I think we're about 5-6 hours later. Let's take a look at what we got here. Cooked down. Got your beets, cabbage in there, your pork, your onions, Some of the cooked off bones you can see there. So at this point we're just going to add some more dill. A little more lemon juice. We'll continue to let that simmer today. Also wanted to show you guys some that came off of that leg when we cooked it. So that's some of the pork skin, which will cool off and dry, and then we'll make some cracklings out of that later. Alright, looks like the borscht is done. Next we'll plate it up and let everyone eat today. Alright guys, thank you for watching another edition of the Mosin Republic Armory. Hope you enjoyed us making borscht today. Take care, and we'll see you next week.